Hello, the world. Skwirls here from the R&D, and happy Thursday. Good morning. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Today, we had a pretty crazy yesterday. If you weren't here yesterday morning, that was fun. We had a guest appearance, celebrity appearance from Streamcrux admin in the chat. That was pretty awesome. I believe thank you for that one goes to Atreyu, Mr. Atreyu. Yeah, and we were all talking about how awesome Streamcrux is and all this jazz. And hey, good morning, Bug Eyes. Good morning. Bugs, I don't know if you caught that yesterday or if you were busy working. I think you might have been working or something. Yeah, because I'm not sure if you were on my stream at all yesterday. Actually, no, I think you were. I think I remember you saying good morning, but you must have stepped away because I feel like you'd have chimed in chat if you were able to. So, yesterday, I posted a video in the Discord server, so you can check it out too. I was AFK a lot, yeah, that's what I figured. I posted a video, a clip first that Atreyu did yesterday of me just advertising Streamcrux. But secondly, I posted a video where when you click it, it takes you to a point in yesterday's stream, I think it's like at almost 2 hours, where Streamcrux themselves, like the official Streamcrux account, like popped into chat and was like, "Hi, Skwirls," and I was like, "What?" And then like Chubex freaked out because Streamcrux was actually here in my channel, and I guess Atreyu had invited them potentially, and they were chatting back and forth and inviting me to the Discord server that I should have joined a long time ago, and I finally did. But anyway, it was pretty exciting that Streamcrux was actually on my stream. So shout out to Streamcrux. If you all watching were not already aware of what Streamcrux is, and P.S. yesterday, that clip that Atreyu did of me, man, I said so much. I really tried not to use filler words or filler sounds when I'm speaking. It bothers me so much. But it happens from time to time, you know? So, anyway, with Streamcrux, if you are not familiar with it, what it is it's a website, streamcrux.com, where viewers like us, we can go to Streamcrux, check it out, and we can filter streamers on Twitch not just by the video games that they're playing or the content that they're creating, but by the personalities that they have as streamers themselves. And you can go on there and you can upvote their channels as a whole, but then you can also go in there and upvote various different personality traits. Pausing stops the Yes, pausing definitely stops the I think yesterday I was saying so much because I was, there's an right there. But I was legitimately thinking that's where the was coming from there. Yesterday, though, I think most of it was coming from the fact that I had stayed up very late for work, and I was having to be very, very quiet because I was in a hotel room. So I was pausing a lot more than I normally do, and not thinking through like I normally do. But anyway, back to describing Streamcrux. You assign attributes that are personality traits of the various streamers. So I encourage you, check out Streamcrux. Don't just upvote my channel, but upvote all the channels that you find interesting. Or maybe you don't find them interesting. Maybe they have personality attributes that you don't particularly care for. But if you assign those personality attributes to that particular streamer, someone else who's looking for that personality will have a better time finding them. So whether you like a streamer or not, it's advantageous to all of us as viewers to check out Streamcrux and upvote various personality traits for streamer channels. And then if you do like the channel, then upvote the channel itself. Yes, being tired does cause the yeah. And ahs to happen more. Yes, sir. Yes, they do. So some other housekeepings that I'll do before we get into the game today. The Golden Acorn, I gave up on trying to change it this week. I've just been way too busy the first half of this week plus. So the Golden Acorn, now every time I say I'm gonna want to punch myself in the face. The Golden Acorn for this week is the same as it was the last week and a half ish. Well, the last 2 weeks. But 2 weeks ago, I only streamed one day. So the Golden Acorn for this week is from Thomas Edison, who is quoted as saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." I don't know what goals you have today in your life. I don't know what aspirations, what things you're striving for in life, in work, in your social life, at home, or what have you. But even Thomas Edison, who we accredit as inventing the light bulb, said that he had done enough things leading to his goals in life that most people would probably deem as a failure, but he didn't. He just said, hey, you know, I've found this many ways that just won't work. I gotta keep trying until I find the one that sticks. So hopefully that can encourage you today. Take pride, take joy in the little milestones that you make as you progress toward those goals. Hopefully that can encourage you today and the remainder of this week. I will be changing the Golden Acorn. I have time this weekend. I will be changing the Golden Acorn for next week, I promise. I'm also working on a few other things. Things like a content creator type site. That's going to include more than just video games. It's going to include some of my other random endeavors that can hopefully encourage all of us as nerds, if I can use that term loosely there. I'm working on a little bit of a branding shift that I plan on announcing the beginning of January. Preferably, I'm aiming for January 1st stream. Which ARK are you getting on? If you get on the server, can you check my pets on the boat at the new boss fight outpost? I am actually getting on the Valguero map. Since I only streamed it once so far, I'm going to stream the Valguero map today, continue from where I left off. But later this afternoon, I should have some time. I plan on hopping on the server. So there are a couple ways that you can support the channel. Rather than going into those details, you can check them out in the panels below. So let's go ahead and get into the game, folks. By the way, one last thing. I know that I've shouted out Atreyu already verbally. I do want to do that in chat so you guys can check him out. It was also his birthday yesterday. He didn't mention it on stream, on my stream chat, but it was his birthday yesterday. So a big happy birthday to Mr. Atreyu. Belated, but happy birthday nonetheless. Cool, I'll need to step away for a short bit in a couple minutes. Alright, no worries. Okay, so Valguero map right here. Let me hit this button there. No, not that one. This one. Let's go a little further left. There we go. Okay, so play single player. Shouting out lurkers, are we? Whether I knew that you were there or not is beside the point. I was shouting you out based on yesterday's activity. You know, I can shout out. It's my own prerogative. I can shout out people after the fact, whether or not they're on my stream right now. Although, yes, I did see you lurking. Good morning, Atreyu. Hopefully you're having a good work day. I think you're at work. As soon as I see the viewer count go up from like 1 or 2, I'm like, oh, who's on? I'm immediately looking at the viewer list. So, yeah. In fact, I'm thinking of ways that I can shout out lurkers more often, even if I don't know who they are. But I'm working on some creative ways of doing that. Okay. So we are quite literally picking up exactly where I left off. I did not play... I mean, I did play it a little bit on my laptop, but I didn't transfer the save over to here. So this is exactly where I left off from the last stream last week. on this new map. Yeah, pretty early in the working day for me. Got a few things to get done, hence the lurk. Copy that. No worries. No worries. Hopefully you have a good work day, sir. And as always, I appreciate the lurk. And that goes for other lurkers out there that may be out there. Thank you for the lurks, folks. Cannot get the chatters without the lurkers. And vice versa. Ultimately, everybody contributes to that viewer number, to that views number, right? Which bumps you up in the list. So thank you to everyone for the support. All right. Everybody keeps saying that I should really try to work in third person here, but it is super hard working in third person. I feel like it's awkward. I feel like it's not... I feel like it doesn't feel similar to other third person type of games. So I'm gonna stick in first person. Alright. Where's my door? Is this my door? Door? Is this my... Where's my door? Where's my door? It should be my door right here. Why won't it open? Uh-oh. Thatch wall. Thatch wall. My door on another side or something? Did I miss this? Oh, here's my door. Is this my door? Looks like a door. Ah, okay. Whew. Man, I really forgot how I laid out this house. Like, because normally I lay out my houses where the door is always on the water side. Do that this time, apparently. Oh, you have a raft. Did you check out where you can go with it yet? I have not. Oh, I did on my laptop. I haven't on this stream yet. See, so on the map, this is all we got so far. So that's exactly what we're about to do. I'm going to make sure that I transfer everything to the raft, and we'll be take the door off and turn it around. Why? You can open it inward too. It opens both ways. Oh, so that I can see the handle? No, it looks the same from both sides. It looks the same from both sides. It's just one. It just be. I guess the opening, the handle would be on the opposite side, but it looks the same. All right, so I'm going to transfer stuff to the new boat, to the new raft. No, take it off and put it on backwards. Why? Make a new door? Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. I just... Why, what is the purpose of doing that? Oh, I'm heavy. Oh, I'm not that heavy. Okay. So you can see it better. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the handle, it literally looks the same from both sides. It's just the handle's going to be on the right side instead, or on, if I'm on the inside of the house, it'll be on the left side. See? It literally looks the same on both sides. Like, the model is exactly, like, the same. Oh, go, get to the raft. And it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm leaving. I'm going on this raft, so... I'm still planning on building a raft boat. Or a raft base, rather. I need to make a bunch of stuff, actually. I'm gonna just drop stuff off right here first. We'll deal with what I want to keep on my inventory later. I have cooked meat on me still, which is good. I need to make a mortar and pestle, and I need to make spark powder. Did I already get spark powder, though? I don't remember. Spark powder I did not unlock. And preserving bin. Oop, preserving bin I did already unlock, so that's good. No, the outside is fuller thatch, and the inside has more wood showing. Oh, I don't think I've noticed that. All right, fiberstone thatch wood. Fiberstone thatch wood. Fiberstone thatch wood. Fiber stone thatch wood. Crafting. Yeah, I don't think I noticed that, but like I said, it does. I'm not too concerned with it because I'm leaving anyway. The other, where's the preserver? Oh, maybe we'll put it on this side. Put it on this side. Doesn't need to be perfect, honestly. Oh, but it needs to be closer to the edge than that. Alright. That's why I always turn the doors around until I get to stone. Interesting. That's not bad, but let's get even closer to the edge. Preferably without being off the edge. That's fine. I can live with that, I think. Yeah, I can live with that. Alright, and I need a mortar and pestle and a campfire. So let's is there anything still in this? And is there anything still in this? Apparently there is. Alright, sweet. And I'm cold, of course I am. Okay. Think I can make some hide clothing. If I've got any hide. I don't know if I've got any hide, though. Got a bunch of raw meat in there. That's nice. Okay. Well, need to do some work. Be lurking for about 30 minutes. Alright, all good. No worries. Okay. I need to make a mortar and pestle for... Oh my gosh, there's something in my eye. Oh, that hurts. I think it's going away. Mortar and pestle, what do I need? I need the hide, okay. The hide. Hide. I knew I had some hide still. Mortar and pestle. Okay. Oh, do I not have any more bolas? I must not have any more bolas. Interesting. Alright, so this stuff here that I'm making is like, this is quite literally going to be a temp raft. A temp raft base. I am eventually going to make a bigger base. I just want to put something down here right now so that I can so that I have something I can feel confident in going up and down the river with. Stone and flint. Stone and flint. Once I get... I think the campfire's the last thing I really want to put down. Nice, level up. Let's do weight. Anything... You know what? I want to be able to make water skins now, because I don't want to have to go into the water in order to replenish my thirst. If I happen to get thirsty while driving the boat. Okay. The tent wouldn't be a bad thing to have, but I think I'm gonna hold off right now. Like, what do you even use? Green gems and crystals. You can make glow sticks. That's kind of cool. A vessel. Stores preserving salts and makes them last longer? Okay, what's a preserving salt? I don't know. Okay. Oh, there's the hide stuff. Hypothermic. Insulation. Perthermic insulation is -5. Okay. I could unlock these. Looks like it's going to require a decent amount of hide. Let me see how much hide I can get really quick first. Ooh, it got dark really quick. Oh, let me, gamma 3... R.bloom quality 0. R.light shafts 0. So I think I've transferred basically everything. I need to make some spark powder. So spark powder is with that and that. So let me put all of that in here. Powder make all. Beautiful. And then what I'll do is I'll the narcotics in here for now. Spoiled meat and all the raw meat and all of the berries. Powder. Arco. Ooh, I have another mortar and pestle. Nice. I did not realize. You know what? Let me leave the other mortar and pestle alone for now. Because if I don't need it, then I can at least save it for when I want to put one on a new boat. Okay, there we go. And then I need the spark powder in there as well. Once that's finished. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so those are keeping preserved now, which is awesome. And did I make the campfire? I did make the campfire. Right there. Alright, now let's throw wood in there. And none of this stuff is organized over here, which is not really the way I like doing things, but it is what it is. Let me keep the fiber on my inventory. Alright, I need to get some more thatch, stone, wood. Mostly stone and wood, I think. Yeah, stone and wood is mostly what I need to grab now. Oh, it's so dark. So dark. I wish I could sleep for the night, you know, like you can do in Minecraft. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, but I mean, we're pretty much in a good spot. So as soon as day breaks, we are going to head down the river and see what we can see. Finally. Oh, you know what? Let me make. I do have some hide. Do I have enough to make a water skin? I do. Perfect. Awesome. So, oh, did I have any bolas that I missed that I didn't see? Because if I have any more bolas, I want to kill a couple more easy animals. Doesn't look like I do. Shoot. Bola require. Or stone. Okay, but I can make one bola. Barely. It requires 3 hide and I have 4. Okay, so I'll grab some stone. That's easy to do. I'll make a bola and then kill some stuff for some more hide. That looks like a parasaur up there, so let me go ahead. We can go grab some stone. Can I grab this stone? Yes, I can. Dang. That broke real quick. Oh, my pickaxe is about to break too. Alright, what do I need to repair this? Of course I need wood. No. Let's just grab some of this wood. Alright. And repair that guy. Okay, we'll grab some more stone. Some wood. Looks like there's a parasaur up here, which is good. Grab this parasaur in a hot minute. Okay. Let's grab some thatch. I want to grab some fiber too. I just want to stock up a decent amount on some of the basic materials before heading out on the raft. Essentially. Okay. So let's make a bola. And we will throw that at this parasaur over here. So we can... Not that parasaur. Not the tech parasaur. Oh, no, that parasaur is going into the brush. Is there something? Oh, this gives more. This gives more anyway. Gotcha. What's sleep? Man, I don't know anymore. Are you back to not sleeping? Oh, dang it. Another one? I can make another one. You're not sleeping again? Man. How are you? Gator, good morning. How are you? Hopefully you've been well, man. Other than the fact that you're apparently not sleeping again. Sorry to hear that. Oh yes, look at all this hide and meat. That's awesome. There we go. There we go. And, alright, now that I'm done killing that, folks, shout out to Mr. Gator. He and I used to play... We were playing together on most streams for a good few weeks. Whether it was Satisfactory mostly, and then we moved to some Minecraft for a little bit, and we did do a little bit of ARK when I was getting back into ARK. But since getting back into ARK, I don't think it's quite Gator's cup of tea for the most part. He kept on playing Minecraft, and I kept on playing ARK, and then he was getting some sleep for a little while. So we kind of just gradually drifted from playing together on my streams. Oh, Smite 2, you're right. In fact, well, I don't know if we... Yeah, you and I did play a little bit of Factorio. My brother burned ARK out of me. Gotcha. It's all good, man. It's all good. And good morning, Kima. Good morning, how are ya? Hopefully you're having a great day. But yeah, fine. This is the first night I've done this in a long time. Gotcha. Well, at least it's the first night in a long time. Alright, let me replenish. Oh, that's got 50 wood in it. I like to keep full stacks and things, though. That's just my personal preference. Start cooking up some of that. We'll throw some of this in here. In here. Let's go grab some more stone and flint, and then some more wood. Stone, flint, and wood, and then we'll grab some fiber. Stone, flint, wood, fiber. Honestly, if you weren't doing anything, I'd ask if you want to try Smite or Factorio. There's another new god out. Oh, in Smite, well, there wouldn't be another god out in Factorio. That doesn't make any sense. It's a mage. Ooh, I do like mages. Well, so this is the new map. I don't know if you... Well, I'm gonna make the wild assumption that you haven't tried this, but there's a new map here that we started playing last week. It came out last week on ARK. Yeah, there's a new god in Factorio, right? The new map is decently nice so far. They also added a new dino, the Deinonychus. Deinonychus was one of my favorite dinos years ago when I was in grade school. So I am excited to check that out. It's basically like a feathery velociraptor. What's funny though is the Deinonychus in this game is probably much more accurate in size, whereas the raptors in this game are based more in size on the velociraptors of Jurassic Park, the movies, because the actual velociraptor in size is much more the size of a large turkey, not like 6 or 7 feet tall that you can ride around as a mount. That's not the actual size of a raptor. I saw you trying it before. Who the whata? Deinonychus? Is that the who the whata that you're talking about? So Deinonychus is actually about the size of a person, if I'm not mistaken, from my memory, if my memory's serving me right. And everything would cry seeing a raptor that big. Yeah, seriously. I need to get a sickle, but I can't get a sickle for a while. I think you did see me trying this last week because I think I recall you mentioning, oh yeah, that's what you get a sickle for, when I was trying to find more fiber. Might make another bola just so I can get a little bit more hide. We've got 121 hide though. I think we'll be okay for now. I think we're gonna leave it alone. Got a decent amount of materials. I don't want to push my luck, and I don't want to push my luck and then like die or lose the raft and lose all of this material. I honestly want to get into Factorio again, but I hate playing that game alone. Plus there's new layout and difficulty to it. Yeah, I've seen some of the new updates on oh, what's his name, Nilaus's YouTube videos. It looks pretty good. I am interested in getting back into it, but I probably wouldn't play it like as a regular stream. I'd probably play it on like a one-off. And you know me, man, most of my gaming time, most of it, not all of it, but most of my gaming time is on stream, so. Alright, let's drop off the berries that we picked up. Coming up on me. Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. I like legit like shook just now. I just heard footsteps coming at me and it scared me. Okay, I do not need all of this stuff. I really need a second preserving bin, but with it. I'll destroy it anyway. Ugh. I'll leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. I don't want to make all this spark powder. Want to find out more about sand too, though. We're gonna look more into some of this other stuff a bit later. Alright, oh, what? Okay, sorry, phone. Okay, I think we're in a good position. Anything else on my inventory that can, well, no. All right, guys, we're gonna venture off. I don't need to save in single player, right? No? Okay. Wait, did I put a bed in this? I think I did. Yep, I did. Okay, just in case this raft dies. Oh, come on. I've seen people that are new to it and have a full base, and I'm like, I'm still getting mine set up. Honestly, got the hammer stuff made, so now just needing people back because I don't really like playing alone. Gotcha, yeah. Alright, folks, here we go. We're gonna venture down the river. Oh, a Minecraft. Oh. What? You talking about playing Minecraft? Alright, so in talking to Monkeys, Monkey's Paradise mentioned that this goes north a decent amount. It goes like... Actually, you know what? Let me just pull up the map. Hang on. Let me just pull up the map. Valguero map. There's a resource map right here. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Alright, so here's the map of Valguero. This is a resource map. I'm positioned here-ish, I guess. Alright, let me double check where I is. Awe of that. Wait, what? Hang on. Remember the OP hammer in Minecraft I kept saying? Oh, yeah. I do remember. That was ridiculous. You'd like mine out entire areas underground, like in a fail swoop. Okay, so it looks like 30. Wait, that's 58:38 or 58:35, somewhere around there. So 58:35. Yep, yeah, we're like right in here somewhere. So there's apparently a bunch of oil right under the water right here. That's interesting to note. Alright, so let's go north a little bit, and then we'll just follow the river all around. But I was told that down this area is where we're going to start running into sarcos in the water. And there shouldn't be any whales, not in this. So we shouldn't have to worry about any of that. Alright, so let's go up this way first. I think we're on the north side of this small island. Yeah, you can make it now if you want. Just go to my base, and yeah, honestly thinking of either moving the base or something else. Oh, okay. Moving the base into a different mountain, or different style entirely. Look at this, man. Look at this map. It looks so nice. Okay, so that's the small island. Yeah, I was on the... this is the small island right there. So the oil is like right under the water right over there. That's good to know. It's in a relatively safe area. Like, I don't know what's underwater, obviously, but... into a house or a cleaned up version of my house. Gotcha. That change is nice, you know? So when I first started, I was like over here somewhere, and there was like zero fiber anywhere. Yeah, I was definitely over here. I remember seeing like these sauropods. Sauropod is another word for long-necked dinosaur, by the way. Underwater Megalodon has joined the game. Yeah, right? Like, I mean, this is, like, on land, I haven't seen any, carnivores yet. Oh, there's a jellyfish over there. Good to know. Good to know. In the water, though, apparently, less is true. This is where I find out that there are whales in this game. Somehow, there are whales. Somehow. There's a Meg. Somehow there are sharks in a river, so why wouldn't there be whales? I almost... like, I kid you not, I almost want to, like, Google, are there leads in Valguero? I hate jellyfish in the game anyways. There is... oh, in this? No idea. No, I know there are whales in the game because we've struggled with having to keep our boat safe from them, right? But come a little bit closer to the edge here. Bit more shallowy area. Good. Man, that drops off quick too. Look at that. Like... there is no gradual into the water here. I guess they figured there's not a whole lot of water on this map, so let's make it deep quick. And let's... I just want to do a quick Google. Just a really quick Google, folks. I don't want to accidentally find out. As you guys know how much I love raft bases, so I just want to see. I just want to see if anyone else has noted. Dino list for Valguero. Okay, okay, Dino list. There's the so there are 3 exclusives apparently. There are 2 golems. There's a chalk golem and an ice golem, as well as the Deinonychus. so that's kind of cool. There's some aberration creatures. Okay. So I do not see any dino that starts with an L except for the Lystrosaurus. I think we're safe. There are definitely Sarcos on the map because I've heard other people talk about oh, just kidding. There's a lead. Just kidding. They are here. They are on the map. Shoot. Pumpernickels. That's why I stayed over here. I gotta make a wild assumption, folks, that like they're probably, if they're gonna be anywhere on the map, they're gonna be in this open area right here, because this is like the biggest open area of the water that I can see on that map, right? I was tired, laid down. What's tired? The only reason I know was because I went too close to the border. Oh, the whales. Yeah. So if you look, this is the biggest open area on the map, water-wise. So if there were going to be whales on this map, they would have to be here. That's the only thing I can think of, is that they'd have to be here. So here or possibly here, but this is a bigger area, I think. So I'm gonna try to stay close to the edge of close to the shoreline over here. Either that or that swamp area is deep, right? This is where we discover, folks, that whales can get you anywhere. That really makes me sad that there are still whales on this map. I was hoping that this was going to be my way to get away from whales. Okay, so that's the little lake that we saw off to the west. All right, we're going to try to cross right here. Da-na, 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 da. I'm really like nervous right now. Now that I know that there are, in fact, actually whales on this map, I'm a little freaked. Oh, great. There's coyotes over here. Okay. Not get too close to the edge. I don't want to attract them. I don't have any weapons. Honestly, that rock structure doesn't look like rocks. It looks like bones. Like there's some beachy area over there. Right. Hey, this looks calmish. Look at this area. Sauropod and some trikes. Parasaurs. Pteranodons or bats or whatever. Oh, and some Carnos. T-Rexes. Whatever those are. Okay. So, not safe. Not so safe. Whoa, that's an interesting structure. Yeah, those are definitely T-Rexes. Okay. Well, at first it looked like a good area. And T-Rex. Right. Okay, just kidding. I'm hot. Okay. Oh, jeez. How did that dolphin just come up to the surface and die? That's freaky. The water's poison, folks. The water's poison. Go up over here just a little bit. This doesn't look like a bad area though. There's some turtles. Looks relatively safe-ish. I mean, other than the T-Rexes obviously off in the distance. I started swimming because it was perfectly fine. Yeah, this is where we find out that the water's poison in certain areas of the game. Alright, let's put that water, that fire out. Going. Cave-like, doesn't it? Shh. Just doing a little exploring. I heard you. Let's put this water out. It's it's getting too wet for my liking. Yes. yeah. I said water instead of fire at first. Let's put this water out, folks. Oh, I mean, yeah. Another dead dolphin. There's 2 more dead dolphins. How the heck are these dead dolphins on the stinking beach? That's freaky, yo. Unless they're just spawning too close to the beach and then, like, dinos are killing them. That's possible. Yeah, because there's, like, several dead things. There are several dead things. There must be raptors over here or something. So let's not hang out too long. This is pretty. When you find out there's another player on the game and pulling things up on land. Yeah. How is there another person on my single-player local game? This just out. ARK Valguero. The most hackable map in the game. Yes, Kima. Hacks. That is super pretty. Look at that river and the waterfalls. That's pretties. So pretties. Turns out it's your son. Dun dun dun. How? Excuse me. Alright, so here's... Oh, there's a mega over there. Attacking something. It's attacking, but it's attacking something. Oh my gosh, how the heck does that happen? I've never heard of that happening, or never seen that happen. Where legitimately a Pteranodon was just like, you know what, I'm gonna perch, and I'm gonna do it on your boat. That's weird. He's managed to get enough money or find a PC that is able to run ARK and join you locally. This is a really pretty area. Like, I would not mind living in this particular area if I knew that my boat would be safe. Might come back. We might come back and check this out more closely, but I want to travel up the river a little bit more. This map looks nice, very Northwest US looking. Yeah. Or Canada, right? Like Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. Yep, agreed. It's a nice map. Still weird for the random killings. It is still weird for the random killings. I agree. I don't see any carnivores on this particular area. That might be safe. Like, that might legit be a safe place to build a base. Although, yeah, there's plenty of fiber. Okay. That was my problem at the other starting location over there. Was that I was having a hard time finding fiber. Oh my gosh, I thought that rock underwater was a whale. Because if it was a carno, it would have ate the bodies. Oh right, good point, yeah. Do we know of any creatures on the aberration map that kill bodies but don't eat them. Because there are several creatures from the Aberration map that are on this one. Water gets super deep, super fast. And I'm hot. Okay. Like, it makes me nervous how deep the water gets. Right off the shoreline. I know there are defensive creatures. Yep. But some have to be either triggered or close to a nest or something. Right. Waiting for me to find a Sarco or a Spino or something along those. I probably should have looked at the entire dino list before just venturing off down the river. Unless there's a wyvern in this, then I don't know. There might be. There weren't there wyverns in yeah. There's a carnivorous creature of sorts. There's another one. Oh, are those raptors or Deinonychuses? I think those are Deinonychuses. Oh no, those are raptors. Round. Let's go this way. Scorched Earth. Yeah. That's the one I was trying to think of. Thanks. Yeah, weren't there wyverns in Scorched Earth? Because if there were, and are, then there could be wyverns on this map. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's a Spino. Spino off there, so let's not do that. But they have super hot areas they spawn in. Oh, okay. All right. Shoot, does that Spino see me? Oh, I don't think so. It's patrolling heavily though. All right, folks, we're gonna take a risk and go across this deep water over here. Shoot. That Spino is like legit trailing. It's like it's guarding that area. Oh, that's another Spino. Oh my gosh. Spino there and a Spino here. Shoot. Alright, what part of the map are we on? Let's get a little closer to the shore. I mean, yeah, lava areas, like super hot areas. Okay. Alright, let's turn around. Somehow. Oh, turn. Oh my gosh, I don't like the turning radius of this. Okay. I do not like that Spino, these two Spinos side by side, basically. Turn around, we're gonna head south, southeast on the map. I know the river continues southeast significantly. And then it gets a bit narrower. Look at this little area. Oh, nice. We'll apply the level up a bit later. You better make friends with that wall because you'll be hugging it hard. Yeah, seriously. Fortunately, they didn't see me, so... Look at this little area. That's pretty. Nice. Okay. So the Spinos were up that way. Not going there. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. At the end of this all, our main base might wind up being where we spawned in the first place. I don't know. This place looks relatively safe. There's a bunch of trikes. This many herbivores, you would be hard to argue. Oh, there's an alpha mega underwater. That's a lead. Gotta be a mega. Yeah, that's a mega. Okay. Yeah, this place, I mean, a place with this many herbivores cannot be, can't possibly be dangerous. Because something would have killed them all by now. Let's look. Okay, this is pretty close to where I started. I started right here. Map. So this is... Here is what I'm looking at right now. So that's not bad. So we'll take note of that. And there is a little... Oops. And there is a little short... That mega's coming at me hard, yo. Back. That dump underwater looked like a megalodon. This is a megalodon right here. It's an alpha mega. Ooh, but alpha megas can't attack rafts, so I should still be fine. I think. Oh, he's hardcore trying to get me though. He would have left me alone a while ago, I think. But, what I was saying, though, is, like, this whole peninsula right here looks pretty safe. You know? Are there any whales leads? Yes. I googled it a little bit ago, Bug Eyes. There are whales. That said, if you look at what the map actually looks like, this is it. This is all the waterways in the entire map. So... Right now, I'm chilling right here with the boat. I spawned right here-ish with the boat. So the only places I would imagine there would probably be whales would potentially be in this area or in this area. I kind of want to look up to see if anyone's figured out where the whales spawn. That's true. We still don't know how deep the swamp is, but... I mean, the likelihood of there being a whale in the swamp? You really think so? I don't know. I did watch a video with someone flying a wyvern. Oh, yeah, no. There are wyverns in Scorched Earth. There have been wyverns in Scorched Earth on the Scorched Earth map for years. Look at that. Look at that megalodon. That alpha mega. I can't tell if it's just patrolling this general area or if it's or if it was legitimately trying to get me. I don't think it's trying to get me. I feel like it would have stayed much closer. Right, let's keep going. We might come back to this little peninsula. Shoot it? Shoot it with what? I don't even have a bow and arrow yet. Yeah, it's not following me, so we're good. There's plenty of shoreline here too to park a boat, so that makes me happy. And then I could easily wall off a portion of this peninsula and set it up as a home base. So this could very well be a nice place to set up shop. In fact, you know what? I think I'm gonna use a bola. Yeah, let me get off the boat real quick. Do I have another bola yet? The bola? No. What do I need? Okay, first of all, let me get some more of that. There's already a dock there. Yeah. No, I mean, absolutely. Like, it's already kind of conducive to rafts. I mean, like, it is and it isn't. Like, it does get deep pretty quick, but like this little area right here, and then that alpha over there. What just killed the alpha? What just killed the alpha megalodon? Because that's an alpha megalodon off in the distance right there. Something in the water just killed it. I don't know. Are there I guess there would be like mesosaurs and other things in the water that are on the other maps. They just don't typically attack rafts. So maybe the megalodon picked a fight with the wrong dude. Oh, that's the dock you were talking about, probably, right? Bugs. Yeah, I wouldn't park there because that looks like it's in slightly deeper water. I would probably park here every time. What else do I need for a bola? Let me get another bola going. Stone. Okay, that's easy enough. Got some stone. See, this is why I stocked up on a few things before I started. Craft up a couple bolas. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's park this a little closer. I like that better. Okay. Now, let me get off here. That up, eat a little bit, and find something to bola, like right here. Oh, let's not bola the wrong thing. Bola this guy. Aha, I got you. Nothing else nearby, right? Okay, we're good. I want to make sure I don't accidentally hit something that's gonna kill me. Oh, perfect. Killed it just in time. Okay. Alright, so the purpose of that was to build a bed right here. Literally, the purpose of that was to build a bed right here. So, we're gonna go right here. What do I need? What else? Oh, sweet, perfect. I have exactly what I need for a bed. This is not official, no. Good morning, I got melted. How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good morning. Thanks for joining. This is not an official, no, this is just a local game. I was checking out Valguero just in general. I've only played a little bit of it, but I want to check out the map, see what's safe, see what makes sense. And personally, I prefer PvE stuff anyway. And when you join a PvE official server, there's just so many people vying for resources, and it just gets more annoying than anything else. Eventually, I'll probably play this with some of my buddies. We have a private server set up that we play on the island map. So eventually we'll probably do that. But for now, this is a local game that I'm playing. Like a pretty safe space, though. So let's set up this. Ooh. Oh, yeah, you need to put a bed on a floor. I did know that. Okay. Let's just make a quick thatch foundation. So the purpose of this is very, very temporary. Oh. This is very, very temporary. The whole point of this is just so that if I was to die from the raft somewhere down the road... Oh, there's a Spino right there. Good to know. We want to beat the bosses first. First one will be soon. Yeah, we'll we'll beat the bosses on the island map. My tribe that we have on the private server, we're on the island map. We're about to try the first boss. We're gonna beat all the bosses. Once we finish that up, then we're gonna probably talk more seriously about what map we want to do next. And since this one is free, we will likely do this one. All right, let me name this one. Rename bed. We're gonna name you that one safe. Question mark. Accept. Okay, so if we die, we can spawn back here, but it looks like there's a stinking Spino. Yeah. Do you know when this map comes out on console? I do not, unfortunately. Sorry, man. No, I don't. Do you know there are ore-made castles on that map? What? On this Valguero map, there are ore-made castles. What do you mean? I know I've seen... Gonna try to sleep. Later, man. Have a good stream. Thanks for the shout-out. Yeah, absolutely, Gator. And folks, if you are just joining us or you didn't catch the shout-out earlier, check out Gator Chaos. He streams Minecraft and Smite and a couple other things, I believe. Fun guy. And he and I used to play some games pretty regularly not too long ago. Hopefully you get some sleep, man. Pre-made castles. Oh, pre-made castles. Yes, I did know that there are pre-made castles. I've seen one or two of them elsewhere. Okay, I'm really nervous about this stinking deep water and that Spino being over there, but we're gonna try to sneak past him. I got the bed right there, so if I lose absolutely everything, I can start again in one of a couple different places, actually. Minecraft, Borderlands, GTA, so on and so on. Yeah. Back close to the shore. Close to shore, close to shore, close to shore. Okay. I hug this shoreline, oh my goodness. Yeah, this is all herbivores right here. This place looks pretty safe. Decently safe, anyway. Other than the fact that there's a stinking Spinosaurus right there, obviously. Just swimming around in the water, no big deal. Okay. That Spino's gonna kill us, I bet you. That's gonna be it. Sarcos were the bane of my existence when I first came back to ARK a couple months ago. And now here we are, worried about Sarcos and whales, and a Spinoflippinsaurus is what kills me. They're still all just herbivores right here. And it's almost nighttime. It's almost nightfall. Get to nightfall, it's going to be really hard to see what's going on. Perhaps we wait till next morning to continue on the river. I think we're close to the end of the river. Oh no, we're only at the beginning of this stretch. It gets... Dang, that got dark quick. Thins out. The river itself thins out. So if you look at the map, we're like right here. And eventually it gets skinny right here, and then gets all the way down to here. I don't know if I want to go down that far. Silica pearls? The only place with silica pearls are here, here, and here. Dang. Dang. And then there are the 3 obelisks. I almost want to say, like, it's safer to just build where I was spawned at in the first place. Dang, it got super dark. And this is with the gamma up. Okay. There's a shark off that way that I can barely see. It's not safe to keep going. It's really not safe to keep going. Just I can't see. This area right here. Head onto shore like this. Wonder if there are any like carnivorous type creatures out here. What do I need to repair my speary thing? Flint. I have some flint. Kind of look around here rather than continuing to travel down the river. I don't even know if I want to continue traveling down the river at this point, right this second. Oh, that's a Phiomia in the water. I don't know if I want to continue traveling down the river because I know that it thins out. Kind of looking around. I know that I want somewhere that has sand, so... No, that's not sand. Because I need to be able to make adobe, or adobe, I guess, which is clay, I guess, basically. But I don't know if I saw any, I don't know if I saw sand over here. I don't think I saw sand over here. No, this is all just dirt. There's a beach somewhere. Beachy area somewhere on the map. See, I could easily turn this little bump out peninsula into a little mini base, although it's really hilly. That could be a problem. The hilliness of it. Difficult to build. I might just have to build up. Build like a little area and then build level upon level upon level. That's not sand either. Right? No. None of this is sand over here. If I look at the map, I don't see any places with sand yet. And if I look at the other map, there's a sandy area up here, and then there's a sandy area down here. So that sandy area up there was up by T-Rexes over here. What's the white thing? It's crystal. Oh, that's by crystal. Okay. Black pearls can be found over here. I mean, it's by some resources. Maybe we'll drive the boat back up that way. There's definitely still use for the boat because being able to go back and forth between the oil and back up there alone is kind of useful rather than having to come all the way around on foot. Not to mention, obviously, once the boat has defenses, it'll be way better. I'll have to spawn those in, of course. So maybe we check out the sand up here, or maybe we just and see if that makes sense to build a base over there. I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense to build a base up there or not. That would be, yeah, I can see that it's a beachy area. Sun is coming up. Let's go back to the boat. Maybe I just go up there to get sand and come back down. I don't know. The only thing I really need sand for at the moment is for making clay. Maybe I make a little mini outpost there. A boat at? Boat's somewhere over here. Drink some water. Eat foods. Fill up the water. Oh, that didn't fill it up. Oh. Alright, there's the river squirrel. Okay. Wanna go continue trying to go down? Maybe we continue trying to go down. I don't know. Could continue trying to go down. I mean, that was the plan originally, was to go down as far as we could, as far as we felt comfortable. Although I'm borderline reaching a point where I feel comfortable. There aren't a ton of carnivorous creatures along the riverbanks, which is kind of cool. It's like, as long as you stay near the water, not on the water, but as long as you stay near the water, you're decently safe. So far, anyway. This isn't too deep right here. I can kind of see the seafloor. For the most part. Not seeing any Spinos anymore right this second. That all looks sandy, does it not? Like, from a distance it looks sandy anyway. I don't know if it actually is. Side of this rock. That all looks like beach. That really all looks like beach. Oh, there's some kind of alpha something down there. Mega right there. Yeah, it's an alpha mega. Sounds funny when you say it out loud. Alpha mega, like alpha omega. Dolphin maybe? I don't know. That looks like sand. I wonder how safe that is over there. Because you're protected on one side by a big massive cliff. That could make building a base over there, well, if all that's surrounding you is beach, that means you have to leave to find resources like wood and stone and thatch and fiber and all that, which would be less than practical. The only thing you can get is clay. Not to mention, like, I haven't seen any other places with sap. Perhaps advantageous to build like a little mini outpost by somewhere with sand that's in a safe place, just so that I can get sand. Build my actual base elsewhere. See anything dangerous over here at all? That sand eventually is meeting up with some other greens area. So I think what I'm going to do is when I reach an area of sand that makes sense, that looks safe. Like, look at how pretty this is. That's amazing. That looks super pretty. That looks safe. I'll probably set up another bed. Wait, do I have the means to set up another bed? I should probably check. Let me see if I can craft another bed. I cannot. I need thatch and wood. I think I have more thatch and wood, perhaps. Definitely have more wood there. I don't think I have any more thatch, though. Yeah. Alright, so I might have to park the boat somewhere on the shore over here, just so I can get some more thatch and wood real quick. Go. We get some more thatch and wood so that I can build thingy, another bed, so that it's ready to place down as soon as I find somewhere. Thatch foundation and a bed. Yep, alright, sweet. We're good now. I've got a thatch foundation being made and a bed. Okay. Sweet. For the next place that we find that makes sense, we can put down another bed. That way we can fast travel to it later. Ooh, here's sand right here. Wonder how this spot is. I legit don't know where exactly I'm going to put my main base of operations. That's definitely sand, though. Oh, how shallow some of this is. Another dead dolphin on the beach. It's starting to get... The river is starting to thin significantly, starting to narrow. Doesn't look that bad. This really doesn't look bad. Across the water looks good for a base. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Safe, doesn't it? A lot of flat area right there. Some fiber. Trees, and then it looks like there's a path that goes up. It looks like there's a dilo on the beach, but a dilo is easy enough to take care of if that's the worst of it. Hard to tell how deep it gets right here. Open with large rocks. Up. Oh, that's a parasaur running. Okay. All right. There's a few dilos on the beach right here. In fact, I should probably get away from the beach rather than attract another dilo. All right, let's check this out. Let me go across right over here. Looks safe. Yeah, famous last words, right? It looks decently safe. Just wondering if this place looks really nice, actually. Get off right here. Let's go kill this Dilo. Oh, let's park a little closer. Oh. First thing that I want to see is, can I pick up sand? No. Does that mean that's not sand, or do I need to attack the sand to pick it up? Don't know. Does it not appear to let me pick up sand? There's a little pile. There's some piles. Wonder if those piles are how I pick up sand. There's piles all over the place. Alright, let's kill this stinking Dilo so it doesn't sneak up on us later. This is where I find out that there are some crazy sand creatures like tremors or something. Alright, we're gonna bolo this guy. I don't wanna mess with. Oh shoot, we're not gonna bolo this guy. Oh wait, yes, we still can. Accidentally let go. Gotcha. There we go. Easy enough. Oh, what is that? What is that? That looks like a kangaroo or something. Is that a... Okay, it like legit looks like a kangaroo. I don't think it's gonna eat me. I hope it's not gonna eat me. That is freaky looking though. Let's take a look at these sand piles. Yep, that okay, there we go. I got sand. That is how you get sand. Awesome. If they go away, if these piles go away, yeah, they do eventually go away. Okay. Hard to tell how dangerous this area is, because I think I'm seeing some creatures I've never seen before. That flying thing over there, I don't think I've seen before. There's like a horse-looking thing over there, and then there's a kangaroo-looking thing. So I think we're venturing into... scorched earth territory. Level up. Really nice area, though. For like a basic base, especially if I make like a nice wall. Where are we on the map? Okay. Not bad. Not too shabby. Walk along the beach here a little bit. Another Dilo or something over there. And then there's herbivores. That's not even a Dilo, that's a... whatever that is. Okay, so I have a feeling like over in the woodsy area, over in the trees area is probably some baddies that I'm... possibly some bad guys I need to worry about. Alright, this horse thing. Do I need to worry about these horses? I'm just about to find out. Walk up to a horse and see if it tries to kill me. Alright, nope. Good. Alright, what about the kangaroo? Is the kangaroo gonna try to kill me? I'd venture and say probably not. Looks like that's probably a no. Nope. Sweet. Alright, so everything I've seen so far is not dangerous. Now there it was some bird looking thing over here. Don't know where it is. Probably an easy tame. Try to feed the horse. Oh yeah. I saw some bird looking thing over here. Uh-oh. There's something dead right there. Oh, there are raptors. Okay. Back up a bit. There are raptors over there. There are raptors over there. Dang. Been a really nice place for a base. And then whatever the frick that is, this butterfly thing. Oh, you know what? I think I know what that is. I don't know what it is, but I think that's where you get that sap or whatever from. Hi, what's up? How are ya? Dang it. Oh, it slowed me down. Oh, it's like a poison gassy thing. Oh, it slowed me down significantly. Oh, dang. Well, sad face. Okay. What is that horse running from? It better not be running from a raptor. So this looks like a place I would love to have an outpost. I think I'm concluding... Oh, come on, sauropod. What are you doing? Alright, I think I'm concluding that this looks like a place I would love to have an outpost, but not necessarily a main base. So, we are going to conclude by placing a thatch foundation and a bed. There we go, and we will name said bed beach. Okay. So now we can fast travel here once every 5 minutes or whatever it is, as often as we want, as quickly as 5 minutes anyway, and get sand or raptor. Oh, I don't think that's a raptor, but get sand or potentially go find those butterfly looking things and get whatever those butterfly looking things have. I think ultimately though we're probably going to build our base elsewhere. This not just like an outpost for getting sand and butterflies, but I think this could turn into an outpost as a launching spot to go further in. So once I get a bird or whatever, I could fly down here and use this as a checkpoint outpost. Similar to what we're doing on the private server. Wait a little bit. See, I'm setting up beds all over the place. I don't know if there could be whales here or not. I don't know. I don't know if this water's going to be able to get deep enough. I don't know if there was a spot that stopped whales from getting into this narrow area. No idea. And I'm hot. Oh, and there's some Carnos. Carnos or T-Rexes or whatever they are, and one of them is an alpha, so this might, and that looks like the end actually. I haven't seen any Sarcos. I have not seen any Sarcos either. Yeah, that's the end. Bad. Now that I say that I haven't seen any Sarcos, there's gonna be like a million on my way back, watch. We're gonna go on our way back. We're gonna go along the shore on our left because I want to go back to that starting area that we were at because that's legitimately like the safest area that I've seen so far. Gonna build a main base of operations, not just an outpost. That's what we're gonna. I think that's the safest way to do it. Safest place to do it. I'm not so sure how viable a raft base is in this map. Now, an exhibition raft of sorts, like, I mean, okay, essentially I will still eventually build a raft base, but I am not going to operate out of it. I'm not going to be as dependent on it as I am on the other map, because there's not enough waterways. There's a lot more land that you need to get to from land. Like, you cannot traverse the waterways and get across all the different biomes. Well, I mean, you can get through all the different biomes easy enough, but it's literally, it's not going to be something where I travel somewhere, leave the boat like overnight necessarily. Like, I would probably travel somewhere and use the boat as the main base. Like, I'll probably rely more on the outposts in this case. I'll have the boat with some with base-like features, and it might even be the same boat that I have on the private server. But instead of operating out of it primarily, I will operate out of the outposts. All in all, there's probably not a whole lot of difference in playstyle that you'll see. Hey, Ion. Good morning. Oh, look, there's some raptors. Dang, there's a lot of action going on over there. Let's be careful. Let's stay off to the right a little bit here. Yes, single player on the new Valguero map. Single player on the new Valguero map. The Valguero map is free, by the way. So if you wanted to check this out, man, you just need to download it from the Steam Workshop. Liking what I see so far. It's a nice change of pace, just being, it looks super pretty. It's added a few things. There are 3 exclusive creatures, one of which is one of my favorite dinosaurs, the Deinonychus. Still haven't seen any Sarcos, and I'm pretty sure I remember Monkey's Paradise mentioning that there were Sarcos eventually that he saw. Wonder if he had Oh my gosh, that big giant rock legitimately, to me, looked like a whale. I was like, is there actually a whale under me right now? And yes, that was an alpha meg, but they don't attack rafts, so I'm not worried about that. How you doing, Ion? Have you been through the swamp? I have not been through the swamp, no. Just kind of driving around looking at everything I can see from the river right now. I'm still nervous for the first whale encounter. I'm curious to find out where the deepest parts of the ocean are that whales will come up and attack your raft. Which, oh dang, look at those stegos falling off the cliff. That stinks. The green part on your shirt is messing with the green screen. Oh yeah. That happens. I have like a Green Lantern shirt that I wear sometimes that you can straight see through my chest on. Okay. I should probably get these loot chests too, that I'm capable of getting anyway. This is a nice little inlet area. Take a look at the map. Let me park the boat right here. Safe enough. Anything bad? No. There's fiber, there's trees, there's stone. Oh, what's that? That's a trike. Okay. Let's look at the map. We are almost back. We're almost back. This could be another possible place to make a base. I just like the fact that it's kind of there's some seclusion aspect to it, and then there's like natural walls on two sides, but it's not flat. It is not flat, which makes it difficult to build stuff for sure. So maybe I won't build there. Yeah, I still think the safest place is back where I was. Jellyfish off to my right. Sauropod stuck in the water over there. Oh, and I'm dehydrated. Crap. Oh, I do have water in my thingy. What? I just drank some and it barely replenished me at all. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a rock. I think I'm almost back to where I was earlier. And I like this place too because there's a bunch of sap, which I'm sure is going to be used for a number of different things at some point. I hope that you can use sap and sand, and you don't need the sap that you get from the butterflies, because that would be super annoying. Oh wow, there's a path over here. Like a legit path. Oh, and it's right by my house. Actually, maybe my house is actually like decently well off. I didn't come all the way over here, obviously. Okay. Now that I know that there are stinking whales, though, I want to make sure that wherever I park my boat, it's legit, like, on a shoreline. Okay. Yeah, there's a decent shore right here. That's not bad. Well, folks, we traversed the rivers. We did it. So if we look at the map now, with the exception of the northeastern part of the river, we've seen all of the waterways, all of the main waterways, and that northeastern part I don't think goes much farther. I think we pretty much saw the end of it. We just didn't want to go. Oh geez, that dolphin scared me. We just didn't want to go much farther into where it narrows, because right here, because of the spinos that were in the way. So I think we're gonna gradually turn this area into our actual home. And the walls that I have, I really don't need them to be this small. I really need them to be much bigger, actually. But I want to do it out of clay. That's the thing. I want to do all of my stuff out of clay, or actually, I don't even think dinos can destroy. Well, dinos can't really destroy stone, so stone is really like safer, but can they destroy clay? Is that something I can look up? Let's see. ARK Adobe structures and buildings on scorched earth. So let's see. Unless somebody out there knows already. Does anyone know that played Scorched Earth with clay if what dinos can destroy it? Special property of Adobe is its increased hyperthermal insulation when having its shelter bonus. While it gives its base plus 56 and plus 112, it also gives an additional 56 to hyperthermal insulation for each ceiling, roof, wall, door frame. Oh, okay. This bonus only applies... Okay, so... And hyperthermal, by the way, is the insulation you need in order to stay cooler, not warmer, I believe. It protects against hot, is what it is. Hyperthermal is heat. Hypothermal is the lack of heat. So hyperthermal insulation is the prevention of heat. Hypothermal insulation is the prevention of cold. This bonus only applies if... That's what I believe it is anyway. Thanks for the lurk, man. Thanks for the lurk, Ion. The wall structures are on the same level as you. There's no other type of structure linked to the outside. Comparison to stone. While it has the same damaged by properties with only 6 base health as stone, damaged stone can damage the Adobe. So what can damage stone can damage the Adobe structures. Okay, so does that mean it's the same as stone? Crafted from clay, which that found. I think that means that not much can destroy it. Like, there's nothing in this wiki right now that can... Alright, let's see. Adobe... Let's find, like, an Adobe wall. Let's go to Adobe wall and see if this one will say what dinos can destroy it. Adobe wall can be replaced by blah, 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 blah. The wall is destroyed. Adobe structure... No. Okay. Doesn't actually say. If I go to stone... It looks like Adobe is better than stone. Structures made primarily from stone, which harvest from rocks, as a mid-tier base after wood and before metal. But then if I go back to Adobe, like, look, it says like thatch, wood, stone, Adobe, metal, tech. Like, that would suggest to me that Adobe is the next step up. But when you go to our engrams, we get Adobe before we get stone. And it's not crafted the same way either. Like, if I go to these engrams here... Level... Here's the wooden stuff. Then here's Adobe that starts at level 15. Adobe Foundation is right there. Just says it requires thatch. It does require fiber, thatch, and wood, but then also clay. I wonder if they've changed some properties and haven't updated things. Because I don't get stone foundations until... Sorry, guys. Until down here, level 24. So I don't know what makes more sense. Like, should I get stone foundations or should I get Adobe foundations? I feel like Adobe is more costly, but it gives you apparently better insulation. Yeah. An Adobe wall that insulates the inside from the outside and separates rooms. And if I go to a stone wall... where's stone wall? Stone wall. It does say insulates the inside from the outside. I don't know what's better, man. But I can tell you this. Stone is way cheaper. Stone is way cheaper. But can I even make Adobe right now? That's the bigger question. Can I actually make it with clay. Alright, clay. Can I actually make clay using the materials that I've gotten? Let's see. Let me put sand in here. And let me go get the sap. Up the engram again. This specifically says cactus sap. That specifically says cactus sap, so I don't know if it's going to work with regular sap. I don't think it is. Nope. Nope. I can't make it anyway. So, looks like we're going with stone. Looks like we're going with stone. Okay, that's fine. I can get behind that. Alright, let's make a couple. We're gonna make. Alright, first of all, we're gonna skip Adobe then. There's stone foundation, stone walls, ceilings, stone door frames, the pillars. I could use the stone window frames, but I don't have to. And this is going to be a different playstyle for me too, folks, because on the private server and every other time I've played on the island, I've primarily lived out of the raft. So I am kind of looking forward to making a smaller, more a more exhibition type of raft. A raft that, I mean, it might still look the same, honestly, at the end of it. Or I might decide to change up what's inside of it ever so slightly, so that it's used for transportation purposes more than for living out of. I don't know, but it's going to be a different. It's going to be different for me to make an actual base. Definitely going to be different. So we'll see. But I need to make some chests for basic materials. Storage box. Thatch and wood. Let's grab the thatch and wood. There's the wood. So what we're gonna basically do right now. Okay, I need more wood. What we're basically going to do right now is we are going to gather materials to start building our base. Now I do want to make a little area for a dock for a boat, because sooner or later I'm gonna make a boat for transporting up and down the river. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna make a boat, I have a boat, but I'm gonna build that out better for exhibitions. That'll possibly even have an area for storing a dino or 2 or 3. I don't know. And maybe it'll be exactly the way I have my current boat, but it'll have a dock. It possibly will have multiple levels so that it stays. It's so that it keeps. It saves space. Need more water. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're good on water. I need for a 3rd and 4th box. Okay, we're gonna make 3 or 4 boxes for some of the basic materials. Maybe even 5 boxes, I don't know. What we might actually do is start by putting some foundations down in general. I want to plan ahead. I don't want to just place things willy-nilly. And I have boxes already technically inside the base. Or inside my little mini base. Perhaps I'll just use these boxes that are in here for now. So let's start putting some wood in here. Oops. Wood, thatch, stone, fiber. Yeah, we'll go with that. Wood, thatch, stone, fiber. Clear out this whole area. We need a ton of stone, so... because we're going to be crafting out of stone, so... it's going to be a little bit grindy, folks. Not a little bit, it's going to be a lot bit grindy. Okay... oh man, I'm glad I stopped, because that would not have been cool. Yo, you're really trying to get me to accidentally hit you. That's not cool. Okay. Up some meat. Stone. We're just gonna keep on gathering stone. Does stone not weigh as much anymore? Oh, I guess it still does. Oh. That need. Man, these are breaking quick. Thatch and wood. Of course it does. That's thatch and wood, because why wouldn't it? Go. And we've leveled. Dang, this is a big tree, which is awesome. Wow, I will gladly keep on chopping at this tree if it'll get me several stacks of wood. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, let's finish getting the stone off of this guy. I know we're tired. Okay, let's go back. So we're going to do a few runs like this to kind of clear out the general area. And we'll start putting foundations down first. Wood. Thatch. Stone. Ink. We'll probably put foundations kind of rectangularly, like covering this area, and then going back as far as I can, and then I'll probably select a certain area. I don't know what area yet. Yeah, not sure. A certain area of it that'll be maybe like a, I don't know. This is like a 3x2, and that's definitely not big enough, right? So I think I want to do like a 4x4 or a 5x5 area. Nothing too big, because what I want to do is build it up. I want to make my base tower-like with multiple levels. I much prefer those types of bases, because then you can go to the very top of it and you have a decent view outward. And it saves on space significantly. And then eventually, obviously, I'd have to modify it significantly, probably for different things. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really know how I want it to look 100% just yet. So let's run out and gather some more things. I don't know what sap is going to be used for either. Oh, I need more weight. I'll look up what sap is used for. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what sap is used for. Okay. That. I've cleared out a decent amount of this area. Oh great, now I'm cold. Awesome. I'm gonna need a lot more stone than that, though. A whole lot more stone than that. Oh, of course I'm tired. I wish that sauropod wasn't right there. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be annoying. Oh. Oh. Thatch and wood, probably. Come on. It is definitely nice. I think I mentioned this last week. It's definitely nice how long it takes to chop down a single tree, because I feel like it used to be super fast and felt really fake. Like, really? You can chop down a tree in 2 swings? There we go. Rocks choppable? Are? Alright. Tired. Fair enough. Wood and... okay. Okay. And I want to look at this too. So if I go to fast travel... yeah, okay, I was curious about that. If you do fast travel, you do drop your items. So, if I fast travel somewhere, it would have to be with a specific purpose of leaving my stuff there and coming back on the boat to get them. Or, traveling there in a boat, building that outpost up, so that I can travel back and forth to the outpost, maybe have like a couple boats. Maybe I'll build like... maybe I won't make my boats too elaborate. Maybe I'll make them pretty simple and straightforward. They'll still look aesthetically pleasing, don't get me wrong, because I'm not going to make a boat unless it looks nice. I'm not going to make something that I use on a regular basis unless it looks half decent. But maybe not make them so big, for the purpose of transporting. So maybe they'd have like a couple smithies for storage, mortar and pestles, obviously, and a bed, right? A bed or 2. Maybe leave it at that. A forge, campfire. And maybe not even a couple mortar and pestles, maybe just one. But they're so small that it's not that big of a deal to make another one. But make them pretty small and streamline, maybe like pretty small, where the purpose of them is quite literally just transportation. And leave one at every single outpost, perhaps, that I can fast travel somewhere, leave my items, because when you fast travel, you drop your stuff. So fast travel, so maybe I'm here right now. If I had a boat here and had a boat here and had a boat here, right? Say there were 3 different outposts, for example. Then I could fast travel to this one, have dinos waiting for me here or whatever. And it's actually down here. I don't know why it's up here right now, but come down into the forest, do whatever missions or whatever I want to do, or gather metal or whatever it is, right? Then travel back, use that outpost significantly, and then if I want to take any of that stuff back to my main base, then I put them on the raft, on the transport boat, and then take the boat up, drop the materials off, and then just next time I go back, I just have to travel on the boat. So that there's a boat there. And then I can always fast travel back. Like, that might have to be the means that I use. That might have to be the gameplay method. Or maybe, possibly, I don't have a main base. Maybe all I have are outposts and transport rafts and transport boats. Maybe I don't have a main base of any kind. Maybe everything is specially designed for certain tasks. Like, the best place for metal, let's just say, for example, maybe the best place for metal was up here, right? So maybe I put an outpost up there with, eventually when I can get an industrial forge or whatever, put it up there, get all that set up, and every time I need metal, I fast travel to that location, get some metal. Oh no, that's not going to work so well, because if I'm just doing fast travel stuff, I have to drop my items every single time I fast travel, so that's not going to work. Using that methodology, I would have to have a mobile base as my main base. Which, honestly, that's not bad, per se. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on this one a little bit more. How I want to do it. One thing's for sure, either way, every single place that I do build an outpost is gonna have to have every area is gonna have to be an outpost and gonna have to have stone foundations and stone stuff. So everything's gonna be made out of stone. So either way you look at it, I need to grind on the materials. Oh, I don't know if anyone watching right now have any thoughts on it. There are items you'll want that can't go on a boat. That's a valid thought. See, that's why I was asking. That's a valid point. Like, I can't put an industrial grill or an industrial forge on a boat, for example. And I can't, and I obviously, well, I mean, wherever I store the dinos, right, the industrial forge, yeah. And wherever I store the dinos, I would just store dinos specific to certain areas, useful for certain areas. Just thinking. I like the idea of having multiple transport boats. Multiple transports. I'm just going to call them transports. I like the idea of having multiple transports across the river. I guess this will just have to be like my main base. Industrial water tank thing. Oh, yeah, you're right. The cooker, the industrial cooker, I think is what it's called. Yeah. I do like the idea of having one main base, multiple transports, and then I just take the transports to and from wherever. Particular outposts. Yeah, and maybe I just don't fast travel. Maybe I legitimately use the boats for traveling. Which means I think almost every boat that I use is going to need some kind of pen area where I can put some basic dinos on it. Which, my boats that I have on the private server, I can still fit a couple sabers and a couple birds on top of it anyway, so that's not that big of a deal. But I think I might redesign them specifically for transport purposes, and less for mobile bases, because now you can travel across this map pretty quickly. It's not that difficult. Assuming the transports have defenses. That's going to be the kicker, is I'm going to need the transports to have defenses. That's why I have a flat top on my boat. Yeah. I might just redesign it entirely, though. I don't know. I'll have to think on a few things. Either way I design it, it needs defenses. Regardless of how I design it, I mean, it needs defenses, so... Those defenses until I get to, like, level 80 or whatever it is. Because, where's the turrets? The auto turret. 68. Until I get to level 68, I'm kind of out of luck. What level am I at right now? I'm at 33. I'm almost halfway there. Nope. Dang it. Thatch. So what I might be able to do is use the one boat I'm using right now, and not build it up yet. Just use the one boat I'm using right now as a temporary transport. Travel between the outposts and make a couple different basic outposts. And yeah, I'm still gonna think on it more. I might legitimately do some planning. I am a fan. I'm actually, so those watching, I am actually a fan of the planning phase like this. That's why I'm thinking on it so much right now, honestly. What bases does this have? Oh, 15. Big fan of planning things out. I'm not talking much right now, but I am thinking in my head, so I should probably think out loud so you guys can hear my thought process. But I'm just kind of weighing the pros and cons right now of a main base over not being too settled. I mean, just because there are things I can't put on a boat base doesn't mean I can't have them at an outpost. Like, I could have a... But, who's, like... At that point, how are we defining main base versus purposed outpost? I guess there's a... I guess they could be one and the same at that point, right? They could be one and the same at that point, right? Where if I'm calling this my main base, but I don't want to call it my main base, I could just be like, okay, that's the farming outpost, that's the cooking outpost, or whatever, and then just travel between all of them on a couple boats. Not call any one place my main home. Call all of it my home, and I just have different areas that are purposed for different things. I am the only person on this save. It's not like I'm sharing everything with a tribe. So I just make multiple homes, and I'll just call them purposed outposts. And this one might be my main one per se for now because it's the safest area. But that's not to say that for a significant portion of the gameplay, I won't live in the Northwest. And then when I'm done doing stuff in the Northwest, I just go, okay, it's time for me to migrate to the Southeast. And then I live out of that outpost for a little while, and then I realize, oh, there was something I really needed still in the Northwest, and I go back to Northwest. But all the while I'm transporting on one of a couple different transports. I think that's probably the best way to do it, rather than confine myself or restrict myself, limit myself to a single base of operations with multiple mini outposts. I think it makes sense to just have several purposed outposts. Maybe this one will be the biggest one, but who's to say that it's the main one I live out of? That's all the wood I'm gonna fit in that one. Okay. I need to get more cooked meat and water. So basically what I'm thinking is every single outpost will be a home. One outpost might have an industrial forge, the other one might not. But whichever one has the industrial forge, I think should be the outpost that makes sense to have the industrial forge. And then just every single time I need metal, I go back to that particular outpost, traveling there on a boat, you know? I think that's probably the best way to do it. Have to fill that with some... That was silly. Okay. I'm gonna need some more preserving bins. So, what I'm thinking then is the stuff... So yeah, okay. I have a few ideas that I'm kind of flirting with in my head right now. Let me get some... Oh, let me... Wait. Get some wood, and I can throw it in that campfire. Let's throw the spoiled meat over here with some narco berries. Make that stuff up before it goes bad. Oh. Okay. So this is actually good because I'm going through the process in my head right now, sure, and it's taking a little bit of time. But what I'm thinking now is all I need to do is build a foundation big enough for what I normally would have done for a mobile base, for a raft base. Because my raft bases have typically always had everything that I need to live. And that's not a whole lot of stuff at the end of the day. That's not a whole lot of stuff. And then as I get more things that are bigger, that's when I determine, okay, now it's time to expand one of my bases, one of my outposts. Which outpost makes the most sense for this particular item? And I just go to that one. And that might require some Googling. I'd rather Google than do some trial and error. I don't want to do trial and error for something that's going to cost a lot of resources, honestly. what I mean by that is I'll have to Google, like, okay, where's the best place to get metal on the Valguero map? Okay, on the river, what's the closest place on the river to that particular metal location? And that's where I put the industrial forge. Those are the kinds of things that I'm thinking. I am a big fan of work smarter, not harder. If you ever watched any of my playthrough of Satisfactory, or even when I was playing Factorio, I had a main bus system. I figured out how to do a main bus system in Satisfactory, even though very few people had thought to do that. I'm trying to be as efficient and effective and productive as it possibly can be. And that requires some thinking, which honestly is my playstyle. I prefer thinking through things strategically to be as effective and efficient as I can. If you're ever curious how someone might build a base, having thought it through significantly ahead of time, like, I'd hang out on some of my streams. Because I'd talk through that entire process going through my head. Right now I'm just trying to fill up the stone box, and then I will start laying foundations down, basically. Oh. Dang it. If there's anything I need sap for in this game, whatever makes stuff out of sap is going at this base. And then I'll just name them different things. I'm a fan of doing that too. Okay. Stone. There's stone over here. Sappy base. Yes. And like, maybe there are areas on the map, I was just thinking this through my head, that are more conducive to that make more sense to have an army of raptors at rather than an army of birds. That's not to say that I can't have a bird there for transporting, but maybe like the mountain outpost, I'm not going to have raptors at a mountain outpost, at an outpost where I'm planning on constantly going back and forth to a mountain. That doesn't make sense for me to have land things at. That makes sense for me to have bird things at, right? So maybe I'll call that something Air Force Base, because it's where my Air Force is, and it's my base for my Air Force. Or maybe I'll just call it my Air Force Base, I don't know. And then somewhere else where I have, like, army stuff, I could call it my army post or whatever. Like... And maybe this place... maybe one of the places where I have extra transports or different types of transports or whatever, maybe I call that my naval base. I don't know. I don't know. Different things to think about. Army fort, post as Marines. Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, yeah. Fort so-and-so, fort so-and-so, fort so-and-so. Yeah, yeah. I did know that. Brag. Which I'm going to soon. Alright, what do we have here? That just goes to show everyone watching right now that I was an Air Force brat growing up, not an Army brat. Okay, so those are all basically full almost. I've got a decent amount of stone and all that jazz. So what's funny is, like, I almost don't even need to make... No, I do. Because if I accidentally aggro one of those things, I need my stuff to survive. The only thing that could kill stone would potentially be that Bronto up there. What level am I now? 35. Look at that. Steady leveling. Oh, it's getting foggy. A little foggy. Okay. So, I need... What do I need for stone? Favorite things? And yeah, stone foundations. Stone, thatch, wood. Stone, thatch, and wood. Stand right here. Can I access all three from here? I can. Thatch. Nope, nope. Stone. Oh. There is a max limit that you can carry. You can only carry double your max weight when you're standing. I think I knew that. I think I did know that. Okay, well. Make all... Wait, no. How many is all? I can only craft 3. Interesting. Why can I only craft 3? I thought I just put... Oh, maybe that's all the stone I was able to fit. Yeah, that's all the stone I was able to fit, that's why. And here's the thing too, so I'll make up all the foundations I can. Oh wait. Well, crafting. I can make 6 more. Okay, but how many do I have right now? I've got 8 stone foundations. Oh, I'm encumbered. Drop off the wood. Drop off the thatch. I knew I was going to need a lot more stone. I did. But I don't know what I need of stone yet. I know that if I know that I'm going to need a lot more foundations, that's for sure, but at minimum, I'm putting the foundations down for a base. So, let's go as far down into the water as I can, but no, maybe I'll put stairs going up from the water. I think that makes more sense. Works, that works. Okay. Okay. So I know that on the raft, I do 3. Basically 3 by 3, 4, 5. I mean, I could do 3 by 5 maybe. By 5, 3 by 6. Do a 3 by 5, and then if I need more floors, I can add more floors. Oh, duh. Oh, that sauropod is gonna get in the way. Annoying. I can't even do anything right now. It's shaking so much. Those. Crafting. Favorite things. Just make all the foundations. I'm gonna need a lot more stone. A lot more stone. Oh, leveled up again. Sweet. Oh, leveled up again. Okay. This is an awesome way of leveling up. I'm already like almost a quarter way to the next level. So this is currently 3x4. Definitely not big enough. I definitely want to at least do a 3x5 space. I don't know what this outpost's purpose is going to be, honestly, just yet. What I typically put on my, like, I'm trying to think what I typically put on my mobile bases. And eventually when I get a vault, I'm going to put vaults in as well, because they hold significantly more. I hope I hear movement upstairs. Thanks for the retreat. The retreat? Thank you for the retweet, Atreyu. I just saw it. I haven't been checking my phone too much. Alright, I really want that sauropod gone. 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Go by 5, and I put smithies in. I'm just gonna have to cope with the fact that I'm gonna have to change stuff up. Add to the base, make it grow, etc. But I'm trying to think of like what the initial blueprints should look like for each outpost. And then I can always modify it from there as I expand, right? So 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4 right now? Hey, you want to sit? Okay. Everyone, here is Cal. I know most of you guys know who he is. Hang on, let me fix this. But I need your butt further back. There we go. Oh, something's caught. There we go. Okay. Pupung says hi.
Hey, Pupung.
So, 1, 2. This is only 3x3 right now. So it definitely needs to at least be a 3x4. I go this way. Go this way. Let's go this way. And it probably at least needs to be a 3x5. Or I could go 4x4. If I go 4x4 though, then I'm gonna have a lot of area in the middle that I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with. And I don't like placing stuff willy-nilly in the middle of a room. I'm not a fan of that. I prefer using wall space so that the middle of the room is used for traversing, and I'm not trying to figure out where I want to place stuff to make the best use of space. So I think I just want to keep it at 3 by whatever, because when I'm on the boat, typically they stay 3 by whatever. Now, as I expand, obviously that can modify and change, but for a base model, a basic model. One more. Dang it. This will be 3 by what? What is this right now? It's about to be a 3 by 5 and a 3 by 6, something like that. I think I'm out of stone. I am out of stone. Is that all I need for craft more? I have plenty of wood on my inventory. What am I missing? Does it really need more than that much stone? Needs 80 stone. Dang, okay. Let's go. Water. Alright, let's craft at least one more. What? What do I need? What am I missing? I still don't have 80 stone. Okay. Alright, I think one more rock and I should be good if I'm not already. That should be good. There we go. Alright, let's see here. I just got a notification on an email that someone followed me. I don't see the notification popping up yet on... There it is. There it is. Kia Gia Parker? Kia Gia Parker? Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it badly. Kia Gia Parker, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good morning today. Oh, going the wrong way here. Oh. Okay, so let's place that down there. Okay, so how many is this now? That's one. Oh, this is so hard to tell. 1, 2, wait. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5. So it's currently 3 by 5. That's probably plenty for an initial blueprint. And I want every single blueprint to basically be the same, at least as a base model, of every single one of my outposts. So, Cal, actually, let me show you this instead. Let's not map that way. Let's do a fast travel. I'll show you what I'm planning. So I went up and down this river. This is the new map, okay? I went up and down the river on my raft. I found a couple spinos up here. I think there was a spino like over here as well. There are whales on this map, so I need to be careful when I'm traveling on the raft. But most of the map doesn't have water, right? You see that? So, like, obviously I haven't been to those places, but you can't get to these places on the river. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna place like an outpost. I'm gonna place like a little mini base, a mini house, mini home at different places on the river, and then make them each serve a different purpose, but they're each like my own little mini base. And then I'll just use the raft to go back and forth between the bases. So right now I'm trying to figure out like a base model, like what's my layout gonna be for the initial base, and then as I grow I'll make different changes. But for now, I want all of my bases to look the same. That way I know what I'm doing. So as soon as I come off the water, maybe I come in through one of the doors, and what's going to be there, right? Like, so maybe there'll be a little cooking pot off to the right each time, or maybe just to the left, this is where all of my smithy storages go. But my smithy that I use for real goes like over here or something. That's the kind of stuff I'm thinking of right now. So one of C2. Oh, caps lock is on. Window frame costs 35, 12, and 18. 35, 12, 18. 35, 12, 18. 35, 12. So a regular stone wall does in fact cost more materials than a window frame wall. That's good to know. So what I'm thinking is I'll put all window frame walls in so that it uses less materials, and then as I feel the need to, I'll put windows in to cover up other walls that I don't need windows for. Man, my throat's... But I need a lot more stone. So now that I've placed the foundations down, I can worry about getting the stone. So there is, you're right. I just... See, like, some of the stone, it's hard to tell, like, where there's actually stone that I can pick up. So I'm just gonna go... Oh, I think I can pick up. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, this is going to be a very, very grindy process, but... Oh, did I actually unlock the window frame? I don't know if I did or not.
You didn't.
Oh, okay. Thanks, bud. Stone window. 2. So, like I was saying, folks, incredibly grindy right now, but I've done a lot of planning on this stream today. Thought through a lot of the processes of how I'm going to do this playthrough. Hang on, guys. I need to clear my throat. Well, that's a little better. Gotta go. People are coming into work now. All right, Papa. All right, bug guys. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Stones, all these little rocks. They're all right next to each other. It's easy. There is a big rock in the brush area. Base. So yeah, I know this grindy stuff can be a little boring at times, but we are working on making multiple mini bases. Multiple mini bases across the entire map. And then we're going to work on making our raft a little more durable. Alright, I'm encumbered anyway, so... or almost.
What does durable mean?
Durable means stronger. Able to last longer, last better. So durable means like it's not going to break as easily. Another level up. Slowly but surely, I'm at level 39 now. If I could get to 68 soon, that would be great. And I think, honestly guys, honestly folks, I think if I stick with this plan, right? If I stick with this plan where I use the raft on as it is right now, which is very, very basic. There's not much on it, right? But if I use the raft as it is right now, maybe modify my storage chest a little bit. I really need you to stop leaning, bud. Maybe change my storage chest a little bit so I have more stone, more wood, more thatch, more fiber, etc. And then I travel to each place that I want to put an outpost, build the outpost as it's in its most basic form. If I just spend the majority of the time doing that for the early game, then that's going to get me leveling up pretty quick. Perhaps even to a point where I get to level 68 or close to it before I ever even start messing with the blueprints on the raft. That would be interesting. That would be kind of cool. Basically, I spend the majority of my first few hours playing Valguero map setting myself up for the future. Dang it. It was already here. I don't think the dinos make pathways, bud. No, I don't think the dino's tails knock them down. I think it's just part of the map. I think the path was just already there.
be that stuff was blocked.
No, it wasn't. This was always here. Here we go. Rock over here. I know. On the mobile version, they can't do everything they can do on the PC version because the phone isn't as powerful, but the computers can be much more powerful, so the graphics look better. The controls are, well, the controls are about the same. But they can do a lot more on the computer versions than they can do on the versions. I was repairing my my hatchet. I just like to look. I heard something, but it was just the water, I think. Okay. So many little stones along this riverbank. The whale, you said?
Yeah.
No, whales don't do echolocation. They do, yes. I don't think whales do echolocation. I know the dolphins do echolocation. And bats, yep. Stamina to go back up. There we go. Stamina is that lightning bolt that goes down when you're out of stamina, you're tired, you're exhausted. So if you work too much while you're exhausted, you can pass out. And that's the same way in real life, bud.
Probably because your phones, because
yeah, I turned it on.
Yeah.
It's there, bud. You just don't see it.
I'm on.
Herbie Island?
Yeah. Because Herbie Island is
Safe.
yeah.
Yeah, but you haven't been to Carno Island on your phone.
Not just the rest.
Come on. Okay, how many window frames do I have? I've got 6. Okay. What? I know I can. I'm just wondering. This is a 3x5. So I need 1, 2, 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 10. 16 minus 1 is 15. So I need 15 window frames and 1 door frame. Door frame. Ooh, nice. I have enough to make all. Let me make the door frame first. How many can I make? I can make 16 total. So that's not bad. I might as well just make them all because I'll actually use them. Actually, yeah. Because I'll use them anyway. Oh, there's a yellow thingy up there. What level do you need to be for yellow? I don't remember. Already there, waiting for me. So I should probably try to go up there. I gotta see if I can hurry up. Up off that and all of that, just in case. Off. Right, let's run up there. Hopefully it's safe. I haven't been up on top of this little mountain area yet. We're about to find out how easily I can get up there and if it's safe.
It looks there.
It does look easy. We're about to find out.
And we're going
I don't know what level I need to be for this either. Be level 45 to open it. Okay, I can't open that. $39, now I'm 40. Almost level 45. I can almost open it, but not quite.
to change.
What?
Probably the
Each color, bud. Each color is different. So the yellow, you have to be level 45.
I know, but I mean like the yellow over, but not into 50.
No, if you're at least 45, then you can open them. I could be level 90 and I can still open it. That's how they work. You keep leaning against this. The more, every time you touch it, but it scoots in, and then it makes it really hard for me to hold my keyboard and mouse. Alright, so I've got these over here. I do need to make a door still. No, I got the door frame, I just didn't make a door. But I'm wondering where I want it to go.
Getting materials from that side.
No, that's not. I'm getting materials from everywhere, and even when I'm done getting materials, I need to think more of when I come to this base. I'm probably coming from the water, so I need the door to be on this side somewhere. Cal, do you need to go potty? Because you've been shaking a lot. Go. Okay. So I think I'm going to put it... I'm going to come right off the water. If I put it... I could just put it right here. Like right on the corner. I think on the corner is probably the... Putting it on the corner is probably better than putting it offset just by one. For organization's sake inside the fort, inside the base. Because if I put it right here, then what am I going to put right there? Right? Like, I guess... Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could put storage right there. I guess it's not bad. I could offset it one. Yeah, let's do it. Fine. Let's do it. So there. And then everything else will be window frames. Oh. Go. Everything else is window frames. One, because it costs less. Like, I might not do that at every single base. Like, if I... That thing to be dead. If I go and build an outpost somewhere where I know that there's raptors constantly, or T-Rexes nearby, or Carnos, or whatever, then it might make a lot more sense for me to just put regular walls. Dang, dude. Seriously? Okay. That's not bad, though. And I'll eventually just put windows all here. How much is a window? A reinforced window. Reinforced window costs 8. It is actually more expensive in the long run to do windows and reinforced, or window frames and reinforced windows. There aren't windows cheaper than that. I could just put wooden windows. That's not that big of a deal. That's pretty cheap. Let's just do wooden windows for now. Yeah, we'll do wooden windows. How did I have one extra window? Oh, because I did 16 instead of 15. Okay. And then I need a door. Up.
I don't know where to put my...
Okay, just put them on the stairs, bud. I'm gonna want a reinforced wooden door though, because some animals might attack me if I'm coming in, so we'll do that one. Okay, and then I'm gonna need roofs. I'm gonna need ceilings. Okay, but I'm gonna need, when I come in this room, when I come in here, do I want the ceiling? Do I want the ceiling 1 high? Or do I want it more than 1 high? You know? If I have the ceiling just 1 high, I feel like that's really short. Doesn't that feel really short? Although that's how I have it typically in my on my rafts, so okay. Oh. Ow. Sorry, folks. There we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna stick... No, I think I'm gonna do 2 high, which is unfortunate. That means I'm gonna need to grind a whole lot more resources. So for now, for this particular base, I don't think I need a ceiling just yet. That would be nice if I had a ceiling. But having it 2 high is going to allow for having an industrial grill later, because like what level do I get the grill? At level 50. I get the grill sooner than I literally get the grill in 10 more levels. Literally will get the grill in 10 more levels. And then like the generator, I'll get that soon. I'll get that before the industrial grill, in fact. Then what else is 2 high? The chem station. That's at 82 though. That's not till way later. What else? The fabricator is at 48. So yeah, and within the next 10 levels, I'm gonna need two levels. I'm gonna need my floors to be 2 high, not 1 high. Yeah. So what I can do is make this just 2 high. Yeah, 2. I'm talking about the number 2. That's why I'm saying it that way. Because I don't want to say 2 high and make you think that I'm saying it's 2 high. Okay, so a lot more stone, but I'm less concerned about all that right now. I'm more concerned with getting this outfitted. So I need smithies. Crafting, smithy. What do I need for that? I need hide, metal ingots. Oh, so I need the forge first. That's going to be the hardest part, is getting enough metal ingots early game. Alright, so I need forges. Need at least one first. Fiber, flint, hidestone, wood. Fiber, flint, hidestone, wood. Fiber, flint, hidestone. Forge. There we go. Okay, I can make one forge at least. When I come in here, this is where I'm gonna need to be thinking through this a little bit. How I want this laid out. This is my first outpost. When I first come in the door, I like the idea of having the storage right here. So this will be all smithies, that's what I'm thinking. All of this will be smithies.
Even behind.
What do you mean?
Like back there.
Oh, inside.
No. There, because you were looking like in front.
Yes, no, I mean all of this. From wall to wall will be smithies, is what I'm thinking. Wall to wall will be smithies because I'm going to use smithies for storage. So the smithy that I use on a regular basis will not be over there. Those will all just be storage. Eventually I'll replace them with like vaults, but for now that'll all just be storage. A vault is a secure chest. It's like a big metal box that you store stuff in. But I can't get vaults till way later, so smithies is the next best thing. I'll put all smithies right there. I wish I could rename them. But because you can rename boxes. Rename large boxes. So I'm just gonna have to, I don't know, just get used to the fact that I can't label them.
Or just...
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm going to organize them. I'm gonna have like maybe wood in the first two, stone in the next two, stuff like that, but the fact that I can't label them means I'm gonna have to remember in my head what's stored where. And then right here, we're gonna need a spot for, eventually we're gonna have a generator. In the within the next 10 levels, we're going to have a generator. But I need to go off the fact that maybe the initial setup for each outpost does not necessarily have a generator, because generators are going to be expensive. So I need to go off the fact that I'm not going to have a generator. What, bub? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you're right. I could, yeah. I could put signs up above the smithies. Good idea, bud. Yeah, we'll do that. I like that idea. We'll definitely do that, okay?
But you might have to change the
Yes, I will. Well, I mean, not necessarily. I think you can put signs up on and over top of them, but yeah. I'll probably have to... No, I think I can put signs there anyway. All right, so when I come in, that'll all be storage. Right here will be... fridges. Right here. Oh, I think compost bin. Well, I could put a compost bin on the outside, I guess. I like everything being on the inside. No, I'll put compost bins on the outside. What, bub?
You could put lines and then the other thing in the middle.
I could. Actually, I don't think I'm going to put compost bins anywhere on the inside because I don't know that every single outpost is going to have a farm. There might only be one outpost. It might be this one, but it might be the only one, and I don't know. There might be others. So, you're slipping.
I was trying to get back up, but you're...
I need to figure out where forges are going to go, because inevitably I need at least 1 or 2 forges. I could go... Maybe I'll put the forges... No, I'll put the preserving bins here, which will eventually be fridges, but I'll put the preserving bins here. Alright, let's think this through, folks. Let's think. Maybe beds can go right here. forges over there, and then cooking stuff over there. That's essentially all you need in a basic base, right? I'm trying to think. In my base, in my mobile base, I only ever had smithies for storage, beds, forges. Oh, I need a spot for my smithy, my actual smithy. So, generator will probably go in a back corner somewhere. Or it can go right here, it doesn't matter. Put the smithy used for real right there, the fabricator right here, maybe some mortar and pestles right next to it, which will eventually turn into the chem station. Gotta plan ahead here. 2 preserving bins, which will eventually be fridges, followed by the industrial cooker. Or not the industrial cooker, the industrial grill. And then I can deal with where the industrial cooker and the industrial forge will go later. But I do need a spot for a forge, which will probably be right there with the cooking thing. Yeah, something along those lines will work actually pretty well. A spot for beds. Maybe the beds will go. Maybe the beds are what go in the middle. I'm gonna need a spot for stairs at some point to go to a second floor. The stairs will go in the middle. That's what's gonna go in the middle. Yep. Okay, I think I've got most of this figured out. So, the first things first, though, I need to place the forge.
The bed could go.
The bed could go under the stairs. You're right, actually. Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna need stairs. But they're going to have to go too high because I'm going too high for the main floor. And I don't even know necessarily that I need stairs. I don't know. Thinking too far ahead is going to start giving me a headache, I think. So, put the forge constructed. Oh, man. Gonna have to be careful how I'm doing this. Alright, so 1 forge. We're going to put the forges in the back corner here. Yeah, that's gonna have to be something I'm gonna want to pay attention to. Oh, that's crooked. It's gonna bother me. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So I need to put some wood in there, and then I need to go get whatever metal, any and all metal that I've currently got, because I need to start making ingots, like, ASAP. I think that's all the metal I have, honestly. Fortunate. Okay. But I'm gonna need... Ooh, how many do I need for a smithy? How many metal ingots do I need for... I think I only need like 2. 5. I need 5. Alright, so that will get me exactly 5, actually. Dang. I need a lot more metal. I get metal here. I don't think I have any more metal. That's frustrating. I'm gonna have to... Oh wait, I have 25 more metal right here. Oh my goodness. Did I get it all? Yeah, I did.
Yep. You can just go to those big rocks over there.
Yeah, but I might not get any metal from them. Going to a big rock doesn't guarantee that you get metal, bud. There are certain types of rocks that are like gold looking. They're gold in color and shiny. Those get you metal.
I watched that from somebody.
Oh, okay. Watch. Was it a girl? Yeah, Chubex.
Now you told me I could watch on vacation.
Yeah. Her name is Chubex. She also has kids. Okay, that are your age, actually. Declan, they're like you guys' age. Alright, do I have 5 yet? I have 4. Come on. As soon as I get the 5th metal ingot, I'm making my first smithy. So my first smithy is going to obviously be used as a smithy. This is going to be quite the process. So this first base is going to be legitimately my first base. Because I just used all the materials I had to make it, that's why.
About how long it was. I thought you could put it the other way and go across, and then you could have 2 rows of them.
Yeah, but I can't get to the back row then. I stand on them. This way I'm gonna put them all right next to each other. The problem is on our server we have it set up to where we can run things into each other. And I can't do that property here. That's gonna stink. Okay. I want to look to see if that's even something that I can do, because if that's something that I can do, set up the collision property, folks, then I'm gonna try to do that on my single player game, because not being able to build, like, that's gonna really mess me up. Or I could do that structure plus mod. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Alright, I think we're in a decent enough place, folks, where I can kind of end the stream here, for now at least. Well, not for now, like for the day. Remember, tomorrow... Oh, yeah, there's my alarm again. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and exit. Well, I won't exit to main menu, I'll just leave it paused right there. So, I'm going to end the stream. You want to hang out or go upstairs? Stay? Okay. So... Oh, stretching. Okay, so thank you, folks, for all of the support. You guys have been amazing. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the chat earlier, guys, and the suggestions and ideas. I'm enjoying my time on Valguero so far. I think it's a nice change of pace from the island map. Especially playing solo, personally, because that gives me free range of the map, so I can kind of set myself up however I want to set myself up, which is what I'm enjoying right now. I'm enjoying the set myself up process, the plan for the future phase, if you will. So that's the part that I'm enjoying right now. It is going to be a little grindy, so what I'm going to start doing is periodically... What?
I'm going to get down now.
Okay. Hang on. What I'm going to start doing is periodically play off stream to kind of eliminate some of that grind on stream, even if it's just me getting materials. But I might do some building too, just like I do on our private server, you know, off stream. I might do some building too, and then just next time I stream Valguero, I show you guys what I've been up to. You know what I mean? So there'll probably be some a little bit of both, that type of thing. We are still preparing on the private server for the boss fight. So stay tuned for when that boss fight is going to happen. It might actually happen on a Saturday morning stream. And the reason for that is because of availability across everyone. We have a lot of folks, in fact the majority of the folks on the server are in the UK. So because of that and the time zone difference, they're typically at work right now. So Monday to Friday when I'm streaming, they're not going to be able to participate in the boss fight, and that's a no-go. So right now we're still in the process of preparing. There are apparently a few things that we need to do. There are apparently a few things that we need to do still in preparation for the boss. For the first boss fight, and we're like level up the Megatheriums. I think we need to get a couple more Doduans or whatever they're called. for healing. So we've got a few things we've got to do still to prepare. So it's not going to happen this weekend, I don't think, but it could very well. I mean, it could very well happen next weekend. I don't know. But on top of that, stay tuned and pay attention, because next week, tentatively on the 1st, I'm planning an announcement. And the reason I say it's tentative is because I'm still preparing for that announcement. Now, given the fact that today is a pretty light day for me, and tomorrow isn't so much, but today is a pretty light day for me, and the fact that next week we have a U.S. holiday in the middle of the week, and I typically work with the U.S. government, so since it's a federal holiday, a lot of the government is not going to be working much next week, so I'm expecting a relatively lighter week next week as well. So given those two facts, I'm hoping I can get the last bit of stuff done for this announcement next week, but it's going to be a branding shift. I've talked about it a little bit leading up to today, so stay tuned for this branding shift. I'm still going to be called Skwirls. I'm not changing my name or anything like that, and I'm still going to keep with this comic booky theme. Some of the scenes might change. I don't know if I'm going to go that route just yet, but I mean, change is always good. I might change them later if I don't change them now. But regardless, some of the scenes might change. There are a few other things that might change as well that I'm excited for. Not that might change. Some things will change. And the focus is going to stop being 100% video games. I know that now in the last few months, I've started doing this Golden Acorn thing, right? So in the last couple months, I guess, I've started doing this Golden Acorn thing, and the Golden Acorn will continue at the pace that it's been at, approximately one Golden Acorn a week, unless I get busy, right? Like I've gotten busy the last couple weeks. But on top of that, I'm going to expound on it a little bit further, and we are going to start doing streams that are not necessarily video games. So I'm still ironing out some of the last logistics for it, so I'm not going to go into details now. Stay tuned next week. Tentatively, that will be July 1st. So if I look at the date of July 1st, that is Monday. That's what I thought. So tentatively Monday. There's something else, too, that I'm going to start doing on the 1st of every single month. The first stream of the quarter. The first stream of every quarter. In this case, Monday is the 1st of the month of July 1st. I'm going to do something as well. So this Monday, there's a few things happening. So stay tuned for this Monday. I am super excited for this Monday's stream. Yeah, I think that's what I got. So speaking of the Golden Acorn a little bit ago, Golden Acorn is still the same one from Thomas Edison, who is quoted as saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Several of you have already been paying attention to that Golden Acorn the last couple weeks, but hopefully that can still encourage you guys today and tomorrow, as I'm probably just, at this point, I'm not going to change it this week. I'll wait and change it for next week. But hopefully that can encourage you guys today and tomorrow. And whatever you're going through in life. But with that, folks, I super appreciate everything. You guys have been absolutely amazing. And let's see who is on right now. Looks like I'm pretty alone right now. So with that, guys, sounds like I've got some crying children upstairs that I should probably tend to as quickly as possible. So with that, folks, as always, stay squirrely. And I will catch you all tomorrow. See you guys.